Yo, yo, yo. Hey, when I say jump off, you say live. Jump off.
Live.
Jump off.
Live.
Livy.
Live. 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 We live.
And it is Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, so you know what time it is. Hello, world. It's your man, Jeff A. Smith, jumping off once again on Jump Off Live, and welcome to episode number 33, the Larry Bird episode. Larry Bird wore number 33,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Figure out something else besides basketball numbers, though.
I mean, did you purposefully just decide to not say anything about Scotty?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
I was
should call it the
wondering.
Scottie Pippen episode.
I was wondering, but yeah.
Boy,
Threw you for a loop, see if y'all caught that.
hey,
Yeah, so the Larry Bird / Scottie Pippen episode, maybe I should say Scottie Pippen just because it's so, that's the big controversy this week. We'll maybe get to that. Nonetheless, on tonight's episode, we'll be discussing a variety of topics, including Bill Cosby's release from prison. As always, you can tune in live each and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on our Jump Off Live YouTube channel. There you'll also find our past episodes, after parties, original ads, and the Anything But interview series. And while I'm on that, we're going to actually have a brand new episode of the Anything But interview series. It's going to be debuting tonight immediately after the show. We're going to have a new link on our Jump Off Live YouTube page, so you can go and click on that link. We're going to keep the party going with DJ Q11, who's our special guest tonight. And remember, the Anything But interview series is totally different from our regular show. It's uncensored, unfiltered, and we hope you all who can make it hop on to that second link and check out the Anything But interview series.
I'm gonna try to find the link now and post it too.
Okay, excellent. So yeah, please do that. Check us out after the regular show. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. You can also catch us on Zingo TV channels 249 and 250 by downloading the app, which is available on the iOS and Google Play stores. If you're on the go, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. Shout out to all the fans in the chat, and as always, please be sure to keep your comments clean so we can post them on the screen. Joined here by the rest of Team Jump Off. Johnny Dangerous is running a little bit tardy, but he should be here with us momentarily. First and foremost, we have the man, the myth, the legend, that dude named Dave. What's popping, that dude?
I'm good, man. I'm just chilling, living life, drinking that Chardonnay, that 85 wine, I wish I could still spend money since 88, but I'm not that like Jay.
Maybe 98? 2008?
I'm not there.
No. I'm trying to. I only got money from 708.
Yo, I'm still spending money since 1201.
Right?
Direct
Spending money from earlier today.
Yep.
Baby. Nah.
Oh man.
I mean, it was payday, but
Yeah, today is
Right.
payday. No, but I'm doing really good right now. Ooh,
Good.
I think I got us a treat here, fellas. Who is this?
Okay, there you go. We still in the intro, so you ain't missing nothing much.
Look who made it. Look who keeps the party.
What it do, everybody?
Yo.
But we'll let John get situated for a second here. But yeah, man, it's Wednesday. Happy this is all going on right now. It is literally summertime now, man. We got, West Coast is getting that heat. I'm about to go next week to see that heat. John in the South in that heat. I mean, they canceling events. It's in the 110s everywhere. Yo, man, Mother Nature's wilding.
Yeah, 'tis the season.
I ain't complaining though, because it could be 30 below out here in the Chi, and we could have ice in the ground. I'm be complaining about busting my ass. So I ain't complaining.
Yeah, exactly. We just take what the Mother Nature gives us.
Yeah.
Yep. Next up, we have JD, new space and a new background this week.
Yeah,
What's up,
new,
JD?
new lame background, man.
New lame.
I hate it.
Yeah,
I
man.
hate
It's
it.
a little bit less artistic over there.
I know, it's so plain, man. I decided to. Katie decided to move things around, and then I didn't get a chance to do. I didn't get a chance to get my background together, so I'm gonna blame her, and I know she's watching.
Whoa.
So there.
Whoa.
No accountability on you, huh, JD?
Nope. None.
See, that's the problem with black men not taking accountability for their own.
Right.
Oh,
You need to
man.
own your mistakes,
You
my
need to
brother.
own your blank wall.
Wow.
Your
Wow,
blank
we're going
wall
there.
represents the things that's going on wrong in your life. You need to do some right.
Fill your inner wall up, my brother.
Exactly. Lift yourself so the art
Whoa.
comes back.
You're
to
right.
you.
Pause.
Whoa. That all that is a whoa.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody touch your inner walls, man. Those inner walls belong to you and you alone.
You only.
Yep. I'm the only one.
Don't let nobody violate that.
I'm the only one that can touch my inner wall.
Hey, all right.
If-
You know
if I
what?
so desire.
You know what? Last but not least, we have Johnny Dangerous. We getting off on a tangent, man. Johnny Dangerous, what's popping?
What's up, y'all? I gotta come in, make a little noise, man. What's up, everybody? Glad to see everybody on. It's Wednesday, jumping off again, man. We got another good one, y'all. So let's do it, man. I'm here.
He's taking shots at you, JD.
Shots fired
That
by
ain't a shot
JD.
at me.
Man, that's a you, John, too. That's both of y'all, I think. I think she's going for 2 for 1. Bang, bang.
JD got one more picture on his wall than Johnny Dangerous does, huh?
That's true. Keep it up, and I'm gonna paint a picture on this wall.
Ooh.
Be a stick figure.
There's some calligraphy going on. Hilarious. All right. So I believe Dave is kicking us off. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. So we got John here, so I'm glad we can have his input. Got the full team here. Is it me or
is it a conspiracy, my brother? No,
but why does hot news in the election happen on Tuesdays and Wednesdays? The updates. And we get to go live to give y'all this information here. So, man, we've talked about this many times privately, but the Cos, Heathcliff Huxtable is out of jail, people. Yo, man, free Bill is here. He's actually a free man now. He's out here in the streets living the old man, hot old boy summer right now. So let's get into the details here that he was actually released today from the Pennsylvania High Supreme Court, saying that they threw out the conviction that happened a couple of years ago. So he served 2 years from the 10-year sentence. And basically the Supreme Court, I'm going to read this off here. It had a 79-page ruling that came in agreement from an agreement from the 2004 district attorney Bruce Castor Jr. from what Cosby's alleged case back then. So in that case in 2004, basically was saying that, hey, we're going to plead this out here, but you cannot go through further prosecution for anything that happens in the future. So what happened here in the current case is that the person who accused Cosby of these actions was able to file 12 days before statute of limitation. But of course, she's not going to know that from the prior Cosby case that happened in 2004. So basically, when the case was occurring a couple of years ago, because the judge actually allowed 5 people to testify, which violated the 2004 ramifications, that swayed the jury to say, yeah, he's guilty. And so that's what happened. If these people were not allowed, then they would not have been, then Cosby would never went sent to jail here. So with Cosby doing what he did right, and I always say this all the time, it doesn't matter what lane it is, representation is key. Whether it's a person in front of the camera or someone who's in front of you at the courtroom there. And so Cosby had great representation, fought it all the way to the Supreme Court, and he is a free man now, people. I have a lot of things to add on this here, but I will open up the panel to you guys here to see how you guys feel and think, and if any other questions you may have regarding Cosby being let out right now in these streets.
It went to the Supreme Court?
The Philadelphia Supreme Court, Pennsylvania Supreme Court. Yeah.
So they made a mistake.
Of course, if he, with Cosby, they couldn't even hire, but they basically looked at all the facts here, and Cosby's lawyer. I will say this here. I'll kick it off. How about this here? Cosby just did the right thing that any man should have done with man in power. He hired the right lawyers, right money to settle anything that could foresee the future, which we didn't see. We didn't know this information. And put something in place where that when he was on trial a couple of years ago, they wanted him bad. And we saw what happened, violating all laws that was being put in place. So it shows what happened when you don't have your affairs in order, and they will do anything possible to take you down. At the same time, though, fellas, Cosby's guilty.
Yeah. I mean, he did. You know what I'm saying? He's off on a. I see him being off on basically a technicality. I know it's more than a technicality, but that's how I view it.
Well, he had great lawyers to foresaw this possibly in the future.
Yeah.
So now he's out now. He's a free man. And so let me step back and hear what you guys say now.
I'll go first. I don't have a whole lot. This just sounds like it's what happens normally with people who are rich and famous. You know what I'm saying? They end up doing some time, and then their lawyer peels back all the layers, finds a technicality or a loophole, like, oop, got him, we out. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like to me. But like you said, it's still the court of public opinion is, everybody still holds him as far as being guilty. I know he's 83 years old, so he's obviously not gonna die, no longer gonna die in prison. I don't know what the rest of his life is gonna look like. But him getting out of jail in this day and age versus if it was like, not thinking about like watching the Tyson doc, if it was 20 years ago, him getting out of jail, it would be lots of fanfare and people, coming to his aid, and he may have even a resurgence of his career, but none of that's going to happen. I mean, he's out. He's probably go lay low and right off into the sunset. But he's still guilty, in my opinion. So,
I mean, it's not necessarily always if you're guilty; it's whether you can prove it or not.
Oh, of course.
And it seems like everything from what I read was that he had said certain things under the idea and under the guarantee that they weren't things that were said in the civil trial were not going to be used against him in the prosecution in the criminal case. And that's exactly what happened. This was not written down. This was not something that was official, but it was something that he was told. And they rode that all the way to him getting released, man. So like that's, I mean, if that's what it is, I mean, if that's exactly what happened, I hate to say it, but the way our legal system goes, he should be released.
I mean, that you play by those rules, and if you win that game, then that's what happens.
And I mean, that in no way do I think that he's innocent.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure that even if he didn't do the extent of things that he did, it was probably worse. But even if he didn't do everything that they said he did, I'm sure he did some of it, and I'm sure it was enough to be considered sexual abuse, and that's what he went. That's what he went to prison for. It's kind of messed up how he ended up going at the very beginning. Right at the very end of the statute of limitations. So, just because he is free now doesn't mean that he cannot be tried in another state.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. No more. None.
No,
he can't be.
Can't be. Supreme Court said nope.
That was only for Pennsylvania. I'm almost 100% certain on that.
But you know what? You think anybody gonna be able to even that? And that's technicality what you're saying here. I read something differently, but let's say you're right, JD. Is someone gonna be able to want to fight this at Cosby at 83 right now after he won this victory? His lawyer predicted this over a month ago when he was on Vlad TV. He's like, he said he's getting out. Don't worry. I was watching Vlad TV a month ago.
Depends on what the powers that be with the agenda is.
I was gonna say it's gonna be some mad people, and they still gonna be aiming for him. So I don't know exactly where he calls his official residence, but if he was, I almost guarantee if they could bring him up on charges somewhere else, they're gonna try at the very least.
So you saying Cosby better go to Bora Bora?
Yeah, he better go to Switzerland.
Yeah,
where they can't get him. Go stay over there with Julian Assange.
Hear this here. In addition to overturning the conviction, the court barred any retrials in the case, saying it's the only remedy that comports with society's reasonable expectations of its elected prosecutors and our criminal justice system. So,
but it's only for the state.
Man, do you think anybody want that smoke with Cosby's lawyers?
Oh, no. Yes. Watch. Quote me. This is a pre-call.
I want to hear John. John simmering over there right now. He got smoke.
You see, you guys thought I was nibbling and dabbling, stabbing and grabbing.
Hey, man.
I was guilty, but I'm here to tell you that I was innocent. All I did was gave everybody on the panel a lifetime supply of Jell-O pudding pops. That's how I got off.
Hey, man.
Hey,
if it looked like a pudding pop and it tastes like a pudding pop, it's a pudding pop,
right?
huh?
Hey.
Original pudding from Pops.
What kind of pudding?
Somebody was eating that pudding, but it's a lot of people, man, that got different opinions about Cosby getting out. It's a lot of people that's happy that he's out, man. So
a
lot of support from the comedic community, a lot of support from those who watch the Cosby Show. You know, a lot of people feel like that he's innocent. That I saw there was a lot of women on that panel. There was a lot of women on that panel that had something to say about Cosby. My thing is, if the man, if he did it, he's guilty. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of evidence that says that he is. Shout out to C the Caesar from the Middle East. That's another military brother out there. JR put him on to the show, man. Shout out, you all the way in the Middle East watching our show. I think y'all like 13 hours ahead or something like that, man. So much love to you.
Appreciate shout out, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support, bro. Definitely.
Yeah, I think that might be the first Middle East military person watching our show live, you know. So that's great, man. So, but
and thank you for your service too, brother.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Keep it up, man. Keep watching our show, man. Keep, you know, tell your fellow brothers and sisters over there to watch our show. We hope to bring you guys some great news, some morale boosting, you know, some laughs and whatnot, and some informative things. There's some smart brothers on the show, so we try to educate the community. So much love out there in the Middle East. So yeah, man. So it's a lot of people that got different opinions about Cosby being out and everything. I honestly thought that dude was not gonna make it out.
I thought it was a rap film.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna pass away in there. Yeah,
I'm with you, John, on that one.
Yeah, man. So when you posted that, that like blew my mind. And then it wasn't like a gradual type process that we knew about, that we heard about. It was just like,
leading up to it.
Cosby got released. We're like, what?
Yeah. Hey, I didn't talk to you about it. Like I said, I saw a Vlad interview with the guy who's representing him, who also represents Michael Jackson. He said, just watch. He'll be out in a month. This was a month ago. I was like,
I thought he was going to get out.
Wait.
I thought once he didn't get out because of COVID last year and they denied that, I was like, oh, it's a rap film.
Exactly. This dude who did worse got out for COVID.
Yeah, you're right.
Right. Man. So that, you know, it still hasn't really sunk in yet, because you think about all these people of power that just got hemmed up, you know, from Weinstein to Epstein, you know, and then all of a sudden Cosby gets out. All the things, right?
Hey, don't do that. All the things.
All the things, man. You know,
Justine, Christine. Not Christina. That's different.
Yeah,
right.
Not Christine. Yeah, man. So, you know, it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of light or darkness that Cosby is going to be in. Is he going to hit the street? Is he going to put the Steve Harvey suits on? And
is Camille still with him? Is she ride or die? Or
no, she left him, but she may be back.
My wife told me that Camille is still with him.
Well, they're legally married, but she packed up the main crib and it's been dipped out, basically, you know. But now that he's out, she could be like, I want that old thing back.
Hey, I heard she was spending nights at Billy D. Williams' house.
Oh my gosh! Come on, upgrade.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, Billy D shoots 100% from the field.
Yeah, he does.
He does. Hey, what if she been messing with a Red from 5 Heartbeats?
Oh,
only you would say something like that. Hey, I know JR mentioned a few things. So, in my opinion, JR, if he was a regular Joe, he would, of course, would still be in jail.
Oh yeah.
Maybe if he had to, yeah. Look at R. Kelly.
Regular Joe.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly somewhere. Kelly somewhere. Big mad.
Yeah.
I don't know if was that in our chat where somebody posted that picture of Squidward looking at SpongeBob outside.
That was
yeah, said that was Kel. Looking at Bill Cosby.
Oh my goodness. And then he was asking, do we think that Weinstein's going to get off now? I don't know the particulars of Weinstein's case, but he's not getting out, man. He got blackballed in Hollywood too. There's no reason for him
to. JR, he got about 100 white women on him.
Oh, case closed.
And they got receipts.
Yeah.
Now he got 100 black men on him.
Yeah, you
no
do.
Receipts.
Turnabout is fair play.
All tax.
You make movies, huh? You make movies?
You got Weinstein in there doing the dirty wine.
Dirty wine. Dirty wine
Run the
sting.
Ripper.
That is filthy. That is filthy. Pondy replay to him?
Yo,
It's an old man ting.
We're not gonna let you hang yourself. No, we're not. No, we're not.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, I hope Weinstein getting all that work in there,
We
man.
getting all of it, man.
They got a room in there called the casting couch. The room is called the casting couch, and that's what they.
But it ain't no couch. You just
No
Ain't
hard.
no
couch.
couch, ain't no gas.
it's a couch. It's not the couch you're thinking about though.
Reach for the toilet, fool.
Oh,
It's just a couch and a camera.
oh, you make movies?
Hey, shout out to all our viewers and our brothers watching us doing bids right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that part.
He was.
Hey,
Right.
hey, I'm gonna say one thing real quick. I'm not built for jail.
Oh no,
Prison.
hey,
There's no way. I don't know how people do that and
No,
come
I'm
out.
not-
Like I worked at a detention center for several years with kids, and just to watch how they were able to cope and deal with that. Like I don't know how people are able to get through that. So as much as I'm halfway joking, but big shout out to all our people in there, hopefully trying to be rehabilitated and not not letting the time do them.
Fellas, my mom's first cousin, Oscar Newell, he worked at the Sacramento State Prison for almost like 25 years. And I never forget when he came to visit and he was telling me stories that scared me S-less, worse than Oz was on the air at the time. When I was watching Oz, he made Oz G-rated from his everyday experiences in Sacramento. I mean, off the air, I won't do it, because we're trying to keep it clean here.
Yeah, of course.
Stories that he was telling me, I think I would commit suicide before I lay foot in jail. I ain't gonna make it the first 12 hours. Dude,
Wow.
Try, huh?
the first 10 stories, I was like, I'm done, man. You ain't gotta keep going.
and
And he was like, that was just last week. I was like, hey, man, I'm good.
Wow.
It's for our brothers here who are educated, smart, taking care of our families. We ain't for that life.
Yeah, all the more reason to stay on the straight and narrow. And
Hey, man, I want to give a shout out to Gwendolyn Brooks, junior high, and Orange Township High School. Those two places, best field trips I ever been on. And I went twice. Was the Cook County Penitentiary.
Oh,
27 California.
26 in California.
26 in California, man. It did a couple of things.
Scared straight.
I wasn't scared. That's the thing. I was highly entertained. I was highly entertained by the presentation.
Oh no.
And then also it was an illustration of where I didn't want to be. I wasn't scared, but I really enjoyed those trips because those inmates entertained me, man. They sang songs, they came together, they united. JD mentioned rehabilitation. They had a song called Don't Let No One Influence You. And they was, man, they had men and women there. The women were in the back saying, thank God we been rehabilitated. And the men were like, don't let no one influence you. I'm the only one. I wish I had some popcorn. I was looking around the room while they were circling us, singing the song, man. It rehabilitated me without having to be rehabilitated. If that makes sense. It really did.
What kind of trip was this? Is
Transformed
this
you, huh?
It transformed me before I had to be reformed.
Hold on. I know you joke about a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm serious about this. Y'all didn't go on that trip?
My parents didn't let me go. I remember. I don't remember that. I don't remember it at Brooks, but I remember it at Thornton. My parents was like, "Nah, you're not going to the jail trip."
That trip wasn't. I don't even remember that trip being offered to me.
You missed out, man. You missed out. That was the best. Look, I volunteered both times to go.
Volunteer to tribute.
Volunteered, man. I wanted to go, man. Very entertaining, man. They sang. They yelled at students. I mean, it was very striking.
Why you sensationalizing prison right now, bro?
you sound very enthusiastic right now, like an episode of Kardashians.
Yeah, man, because it changed the life that I never had. If that makes sense.
You never
You know what I'm saying? I never went down that path because I always saw those guys and gals singing them songs.
But you make it sound like it was so good that you like disappointed you didn't go. like you got a song in your heart that you got a melody that you need to unleash.
I'm sure, and I'm not gonna wood on this, but I'm sure I would have been a part of that rehabilitation process. I probably would have wrote a whole album for everybody to sing. It'd have been like Michael Jackson singing "We Are the World" in there.
I got you.
Wrote some good stuff.
What was the name of your album?
What would be the name of my album?
Yeah,
Going into prison. Don't enter the danger zone by Johnny Dangerous. I have all kind of singers on there. I have country music singers,
Flintstone, yeah, of course.
Yep. Remember that one song we sang in Vegas that we came up with? I put inside myself.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I forgot about that.
Took it back. Right?
Oh my God!
Sometimes I forget that we got so much history, man.
So much.
That's some gems right there, John.
Hey, man. So back to the cause. So
inside myself.
Hey, Jay, I wanted to hook. JD used to sing it real good. Go ahead, man.
No. Maybe on the after party, man.
I'll follow
me on the interview.
I'll follow back.
Sometimes I get a little lonely.
Hey.
All right, man. Go ahead.
We'll continue to follow the Bill Cosby story and see what happens, man. You know, see where this story lies, though.
I have an update.
You have an update already?
I have an update already.
Oh, breaking news. Bill Cosby breaking news. What you got for us?
Had your kids, had your wife.
So it's not going to be criminal, but you know, good old Gloria Allred is already saying that she's filing a civil case as we speak.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. Get to the bag, man. Get the bag
here. So yeah, they're filing that check lawsuit as we speak right now.
They never did that before?
No, because it's criminal. So they was letting that ish go, you know.
They couldn't do both at the time?
Maybe this is time for Gloria Allred to be in the news right now because Cosby didn't have nothing, you know. So this is her time to get her, you know. Hey, I need new people for clients, you know, free publicity.
One thing I want to say before we do finish it up is, like I said before, I do believe those women, at least some or all those women, were telling the truth. So, and I know this is a devastating day for them, and that needs to be said. And I hope that, be it through the civil case, whatever, they get some form of, I don't want to say compensation, of some form of closure, if that's even a possibility, because you know, I know we laugh and joke about it and stuff like that, but anybody who was a victim of his, obviously this is a very, very sad day for them. So I really hope that they can continue to work through that and you know, lead as good of a life as they possibly can with that hanging over their head. So yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Share those same sentiments.
Yeah.
All jokes aside. Yep.
All right. JD, I believe, has something for us this week. He has an idea. Should we call this segment JD's Bright Idea or something like that? Have a light bulb on the screen or, you know, something like that.
JD's ingenious moments.
Yeah.
You got some new JD?
Yeah.
Snap. Not aware.
Since you guys were making fun of me last time.
No.
About how
deservedly so. Continue.
No, I had an original idea. I have an extra original idea this time. And it was actually inspired by our guest last week. So I hope
Dr. Zoe Stallings?
Yeah, I hope Dr. Zoe is watching. And this is something that I would love to see implemented as a form of payment at her mobile her mobile facility, right alongside, you know, Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have my idea, which is divided healthcare. I don't understand why people laugh every time I say it.
What?
As opposed to United Healthcare. Okay.
No, nothing to do with that.
This is
I don't understand. Just because it sounds like something you might know doesn't mean that it is.
sound like Link
what you know.
Insurance.
Link Insurance.
Link Insurance.
This dude's got
Okay.
Link?
let me break down.
Go ahead. Divided. Yeah. Let's hear him out, folks. Let's hear him out.
Okay.
Divided healthcare.
Let me break down how divided healthcare works, because
Go left.
Just going right like Mitch McConnell.
we wouldn't provide insurance. We would provide assurance that your health assurance that your health is our top priority.
What? Hey, say that again, man.
Please.
I got that.
I said we do not provide insurance. We provide assurance that your health is our top priority.
Wow, man.
So here's how it works and why it's called divided healthcare, because it goes deep.
Oh my gosh.
You will be grouped with 5 other people in your region who have similar ailments. So whatever you might be going,
5.
whatever you might be
5?
going. Wait.
No, you mean single?
Wait. Yeah, Katie actually helped me come up with this one a little bit too.
Oh man.
Kind of brainstorm it.
Can
So-
you drag you into this?
So you added to this mess?
So, you 5 people in your region will share the same divided healthcare plan with you, and then your health bills will be divided evenly amongst your 5-person group.
Oh, so it's a pot.
That's why it's called divided healthcare, because
you split the pot.
exactly.
Hey, what if somebody's sicker than another person? You got to pay that person's weight.
Wait a minute, JD. If 4 people are healthy and
Right.
then sickliest dude over there is getting freaking cancer treatment,
Smoking
means that-
cigarettes.
smoking
and whatnot.
cigarettes and drinking 40s, you telling me
Right.
I gotta pay $800 a month while that dude's getting cancer treatment?
See, I thought about that.
Oh shoot.
What would happen is at the end of a month, your group would change. So you would have an opportunity to be grouped with somebody else
When you
who might
change the
not
group?
have that type of that level of care needed.
Oh,
So over the year, it would all balance out, you know.
So so you're rebalanced monthly to make sure you're in the correct peer group.
Wait a minute.
Exactly.
Hey man, this is
So
an
wait-
original idea. I'm not
No,
even gonna hold you. This is
No, no,
original.
No, I know, Chef, stop this. You don't want to be killing us about taking these checks here. I'm putting it on JD right now. Hey, JD, how are you able to change groups?
At the end of the month,
People
your
will
group,
come up missing.
your,
People
yeah,
will
your
come up
group,
missing.
your group will be evaluated at the end of each month. So, like if you have a group that say this group, you got this person who got some real serious issues going on. You have the opportunity at the end of that month to be grouped with a better or with a different group of people.
How do you
we can't,
JD?
huh?
How do you make money if someone keeps dropping out the expensive group every month?
See, why it doesn't always have to be about making money.
Is this a for-profit company?
Is it for profit?
Yeah, is this for profit or this
Like
is
like 1, 2, 3, 4 profit?
Are you in the business? Are you in the business of making money with this idea?
In the business of making money.
Oh,
oh Lord have mercy. So I'm telling you something in the back end here. This dude's pushing weight.
I find all of this highly offensive.
Hey, hold on. Now, let everybody behind the curtain a little bit. We talk about these different things after the show. And the last one that I brought, Johnny Dangerous, has some major shade that he was tossing my direction. So go ahead and air your grievance, sir. And don't be a hater just because
Get him,
you didn't
John.
come up with
John,
church,
get him.
or you didn't come up with
Church.
divided healthcare.
JD, I'm gonna have to say, man, that this is creatively disgusting. Like,
I'm not laughing.
all the picture you saying divided assurance. Like, I just picture these examinations and treatment going on inside of like a a bathroom somewhere at a gas station.
Or
No,
probably at the quarantine superstore. That's probably what they're gonna do. The cheapest quarantine
no,
superstore.
no. And
Yeah.
another aspect of all this is that, like, if when you go for your visits, you go with your group. It's
Oh
like,
God, I knew you was gonna say that. That's disgusting.
Hold
It's like a
That's
field trip.
disgusting.
Hold up. You trying to tell me all 5 group or family members got to go to the doctor the same day?
Only
Family members.
Oh, 4.
Four people.
So if I need to go to the doctor next Thursday and they can't go, I got to reschedule.
So you're saying there'll be, for example, you may have a group prostate exam.
Right.
Yeah, that's how we are,
and that's how you keep costs low.
That's how we are assured to keep costs low. Yes,
DP, are you
you
with
got
me?
this. You got this. Mr. Jeff, you understand this
So it's
because
give
you
and
work
take.
you work in the biz.
Yeah, it's give and take. So
Exactly.
you have to be willing to expose yourself more than you would.
Sometimes,
to keep your bottom line.
sometimes you got to give, and sometimes you got to take.
Oh God.
So what if some of the people in the group don't even need their prostate exam?
No, hey, one person got to get their prostate check. Everybody get their prostate check.
Creatively discuss.
Hey, if you don't need it, it's called preventative maintenance healthcare.
JD, hold on. I got a good example here, JD. A month and a half ago, I got a cortisone shot in my knee. That means that the other 4 people got to get cortisone shots too?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, hell no.
It's like backdraft. You go.
We all go.
Man, what the
I was
hell?
on TV the other day too.
Hey,
JD, I will tell you that is the first, in my opinion, original idea that you've ever had. That does not necessarily mean that it's a good idea, though. But I'll give you points for being original.
Please.
well, is that like half a prop?
Don't give him no points.
Yeah.
Don't give him no points.
JD,
You're gonna start the first insurance company. I love it.
JD, can I JD, can I say this wholeheartedly to you right now? As my friend, as my brother, who I've known for about 11 years now, who I love deeply, that is the worst goddamn idea you ever had.
Worse.
Hey, Czar asked if they can zoom in. Yeah, we don't use Zoom though. We don't use Zoom.
Oh God.
Bro.
You can zoom in, but we don't use Zoom.
Keep costs low, right? Keep costs low.
We have a proprietary a proprietary network of phones, connected phones.
Last question I have.
Oh my God.
Because we need to move on. Last question I have is,
you mean like landlines?
right? What type of doctors are in this network?
D students. The dudes who barely passed med school.
See, I mean, y'all. I don't.
The ones you see the dirty smocks on, like, oh, how'd that get there? What's from that last surgery? Hey, so I heard you were coming in for a prostate exam. Like, no, I'm good. That's the doctor you got.
JD,
Yes.
I'm calling your mom.
Oh man,
She actually coming out tomorrow. So
Is she?
yeah.
We're going to Zoom. We're going to talk, all of us, because something has to stop. This has to stop.
We don't use canned calls. No, we actually have like I said, it's a proprietary system. That it's called a rotational phone. Like the
Rotary phone, dude. Rotary.
No, not rotary. Rotational. It's different.
Same thing. The number's backwards, huh?
Oh Lord.
all right, we go ahead and wrap this one up, man.
Hey,
Like,
man, hold on. Y'all grew up with this dude. And
what'd you say?
Y'all grew up with this dude, and he come up with ideas like this now. Did you fall your head, JD?
He been breathing bad air.
What's going on in Iowa?
Hey, Stevie said, so what if a guy gets grouped with a lady for a gynecologist visit? That's gonna be a hell of a visit, man. It's gonna be a hell of a visit. Oh yeah, is it same gender, JD? Groupings or is it cross?
We don't
gender?
go by gender.
Oh, okay.
This
Y'all
is
really
20
progressive. Really progressive. Okay, I respect that. That's real progressive.
It's 2021.
Yeah, that's real progressive.
That's progressive. Please stop.
She get a pap smear. He get a pap smear.
Are y'all
Right? Everybody get a pap smear that day.
Are y'all hiring Heathcliff Hospital?
See, he said, "Come on in here, get your jello pudding pop."
Hey, JR, Lily, I appreciate you guys believing in the vision, man. I really do.
Vision.
Eddie Joe, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
For real.
Elon Musk of medicine. I love it.
And Jeff, I thought better of you. You got the nerve to talk about the checks that we get, and you co-signing this?
Well, I'm not putting any support or money behind this. I
Hey,
just laugh at it. So
You want to fight Quarantine Corey, and you basically being passive on this here.
yeah, Quarantine Corey's a bum. He's just a general lowlife. That's totally different. I respect JD. He's not, you know what I'm saying? So,
Wow.
yeah, that dude's a lowlife. Just you know. But I ain't beefing with no black man in 2021. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth. I ain't beefing with no black man.
I've heard it all, man.
Get this guy here.
Only on the jump off, man. What the hell?
Yep. I got a quick story if y'all don't mind.
Right. Yo, look at Stevie on the look. Come on, man.
Hey, there's lots of questions.
Good question, Steve.
Hey, if it's a sex reassignment visit,
You use one person's in the group for the other person. Is that what you're saying? They be swapping?
well, first off, it depends on how you're grouped. Like, you know, we can adjust your group so that you can be with other people who would like to be reassigned too. So that way y'all can all be reassigned together and make all your assignments.
I love our fans here. Look at the next.
Hey, what up, what up, Jason? Good to see you, brother. It's been a number of years. We appreciate you hopping on, man. Jason
JD
from Thornton.
JD, another question for you here. I love our fans here. Peep this here. We're gonna do with ED.
ED.
Yeah.
Expect this to go this long,
Who's
man.
that?
ED, erectile dysfunction, fool.
Oh, okay.
This whole thing sounds special ed to me.
No, it's just special. Don't. But yeah, as far as ED is concerned, there are group therapy sessions in order to help deal with things like that.
Pink shrink.
Pink shrink. Full circle. It all comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. All right. For those of y'all who are just joining the show now, we started off with talking about Bill Cosby, and we got to JD's bright ideas. So we have maybe a few more stories before we get up out of here. Another reminder, after the show, we're actually going to be doing another episode of our Anything But interview series with DJ Q11. So you can go to our YouTube channel, click on the other link, and that's going to be a live interview with DJ Q11. Totally different format, unfiltered, uncensored, we cursing and all that stuff. So if you want to hang out with us a little bit longer tonight from 9 to 10, feel free to hop on to the Anything But interview series.
This guy is a world-class DJ, author, poet, and we're going to talk to him about anything but what he's famous for. So it's fun, man. It's fun. You guys are going to love it. It's a whole bunch of interesting and wild questions. It's way different from this show. So make sure you guys come and watch, man. Please.
Yep.
No kids allowed.
I got a interesting story for y'all fellas. So, head of world's largest family dies in India, leaving behind 39 wives and 94 children.
Wow.
A man believed to have the world's largest family, including 39 wives, 94 children, 33 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild, has died in the northeastern Indian state of Mizoram. Ziona Chana, 76, was the head of a polygamous Christian religious sect with 4,000 members, and his extended family all lived together in one 100-room, 4-story mansion in the remote village of Baktwang Tiganum. I probably didn't say that right. The sect was founded by his father. Mr. Chana, a construction worker, developed a rota system for which of his wives would share his bed on any given night, with his remaining spouses sharing a dormitory nearby. He says, and I quote, "I consider myself a lucky man to be the husband of 39 women and head of the world's largest family." He said that in 2012. The polygamist married his first wife at the age of 17 and reportedly wedded 10 of his other wives in the space of 1 year. His last marriage came in 2004 to a 25-year-old woman. As his longest-standing wife, Zatangi, was given the responsibility of organizing domestic chores. Polygamy is illegal under Indian law, but permitted among a few northeastern tribes. So he had a little niche that he carved out there. His children and their partners lived in different rooms in the building, but shared a common kitchen. The household was self-sufficient, running its own school and growing its own crops. It consumed as much as 100 kilograms of rice and 70 kilograms of potatoes every day. As a result, his unconventional mansion has become something of a tourist attraction, A guest house has been constructed with the residence to accommodate visitors, including many from abroad. And yeah, the story goes on from there. But yeah, that brother had 39 wives and 94 children, 33 grandchildren. Yeah. So what do you think about that? What do you think about that family unit that person has over there?
Sound like he needed divided healthcare, but besides that, I think
Good
that
call back.
I mean, for whatever reason, I wouldn't choose that.
Yeah.
I would not choose that life. Like, maybe it's something that, he's fine with. And I'm sure it's something that he's fine with.
Right.
But I wouldn't choose that life. It seems like a whole lot to manage.
To say the least.
I guess that, he got a lot of publicity for it. And I'm sure that he's happy to, as long as he's happy, I'm happy. But man, that would not be the life for me. I know that for sure.
Yeah, I agree, man. That's a lot to take on, man. That's a lot. You got to be built a certain way for that. You got to be built a certain way for that. And it sounds like there was probably. I mean, it sounds like everything was quote unquote organized, but I'm pretty sure there's probably some crazy things going on in those dormitories, to say the least. Because I'm sure he was the ruler and chief. So
that's a lot of people to keep up with.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah.
Just remembering the names alone,
yeah, yeah. He don't remember it. I mean, he probably don't remember all his wives' names, let alone his children. Like 94 kids, man. Come on now.
And that's a good point. 94 people right now.
And that's a point too. Like, you can't emotionally support. Good point, Jason. All those children. Like you got 94 kids, man. You can't spend equal time and all of them get to know you, who you are. Like that's. Yeah, man.
Maybe some don't need to know him.
He used Zoom calls.
Wow, Dave. Zoom calls.
They all had monitors in their rooms, and he would talk to them all at the same time.
They had their own school. There was a self-sufficient, thriving community.
See, Kevin Samuels would call that a high value man.
Oh my God.
He has
a high value man.
High status. High status. Hey, he's able to maintain 94 kids?
Hey, 39 women.
39 women?
Let's start right there. 39 women.
Man.
Dang. That's a lot.
39 women, bro.
Stevie is wild. Yeah, 39, man.
Put a 9 behind
it. It be like that sometimes, huh, Stevie?
Damn. So what was date nights like?
They're in groups. It's date night in groups.
I was gonna say they probably like do speed dating.
Right.
With his own wives.
Remember, I'm number 22. Oh yeah, now I remember you.
Number 20. Yeah, you probably numbered them out. They probably gotta wear t-shirts with numbers on them. Christina, I have not forgotten about your mug. I'll be in touch. Some things have been on back order, but I have not forgotten, just so you know.
Mean mug him about
track him down.
I'm still while we doing requests for jump off paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia.
Really?
I want one of those hats, man. That hat you had on the other week was dope, man.
You gotta talk to wifey about that, man. In between her work and school, see if you can make a second hat.
Lil, come on, man. I'm ready for mine. They should have gave me one before you gave him one.
Oh man, that's bogus.
He said, "Oh man, that's bogus."
So nonchalant.
I wonder.
Right now.
Oh man, she mad?
Yeah, she mean.
That was the mean mug.
Christina, I got you. I just can't say when, but I got you.
I'll gladly make it and send it to you on Tuesday. That's
my goal is definitely within a month at the latest, Christina. I'll let you know.
From the end of the year.
I wonder.
How old is he again? I'm sorry. How old was this guy again?
Yeah, let me double check, because I was gonna say I wonder how. I mean, that's probably a big void that was left when he did pass, because I can imagine that everybody was so connected to him at some level, and he's literally the head of the household.
Hope he had life insurance.
76.
76? Oh,
Yeah,
he wasn't really that old. I mean,
Yeah,
he had supervisors to supervise.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's that.
Dang, 39. What made him stop there? You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's an odd number. Go to 40.
You know?
Nice and even number.
Lucky number 39. Anybody else have I know you're joking, Christina. It's all good. Anybody else have any other quick stories?
Somebody said that 39th one had that wop.
Finally got his bag.
He was good.
He's like, I'm done now. I'm done.
That may be how he passed.
He can handle it. He know what to work with it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I have if anybody else, if you guys don't have a story, I have 2 stories. If you guys would like to choose.
Oh no.
Hey, just go ahead. Go
No.
ahead,
Okay, so do you want a serious story or a funny story?
We need a light note because that was horrible earlier, JD.
Stevie want one too. Okay. Let's see what I can do.
Serious story or funny story?
I said it's
Funny.
lighthearted because that was horrible earlier. Continue, JD.
Okay. Let me get the story up. Okay. First off, we need to come up, and I know other people have done like segments like this in the past, and we've even alluded to it before, but it's some wild stuff going on in Florida. Like I don't know what the situation is.
Yeah,
but,
that's a fact.
It's like Florida is just off the chains. But anyway, it says Florida man accused of shooting at cops thought he was being controlled in a video game. So,
okay, tell me
a
more.
25-year-old Florida man charged with attempted murder after shooting at police officers from his balcony claims he thought he was in a video game. Kyle Raymond was arrested Sunday after firing at 2 police cars that responded to his Boca Raton apartment building after about an unstable man screaming in the parking lot. Raymond fired 13 rounds from a 40 caliber 6-hour P229. Oh, okay. Yeah, not bad. From the balcony to the street below, hitting one cop car's tire and piercing the roof, according to an affidavit obtained by the South Florida Sun Sentinel. Several other guns were found inside his apartment. Says he believes someone poisoned him, an officer wrote in the affidavit. He believed that he was being controlled in a video game. He believed that his actions were being controlled by someone else. So, is this? I'll let everybody see him real quick. Because he looked like you would think he would look.
What race is he? Yeah, I was gonna ask if he's still alive.
That's exactly what I thought he would look like. But anyway, what do you guys think? Like, is this like genius level defense, or just like that was the best he could come up with?
That's a meth defense.
I think he was a victim of divided healthcare. He had to be a victim of that.
And shout out to Future. This is a light week in Florida. That's a light day.
He had PTSD from being a victim of that healthcare system. He'll get off. He'll get acquitted.
Get him, John.
He'll get acquitted.
We know he's getting off. We already know how that works.
Wow.
Wait, so he thought he was in the video game, JD?
Yeah. Well, no, he thought he was being controlled by someone playing a video game.
Oh, I thought like he was walking around like he thought the gun was the joystick.
No, he thought
he had
GTA was in real life and somebody had the joystick and they was controlling him.
I take back what I said earlier that this is the norm. This is on brand, but this is not like now.
I think that people that play those video games like that 24/7 and take meth. This sounds like something that would be normal, like that. I could foresee that happening. So
he definitely was on something.
Yeah,
whatever it is,
and of course he lived to tell his story. You know, because of his. I would argue because of his hue.
You.
And the cops, and of course the cops didn't kill him in Florida. So he's alive. So they had every opportunity to go bang, bang, and take the suspect out in Florida. I would think it'd be equal to Texas in their shooting scenarios, and still he's alive.
They say they took him by Jimmy John's on the way to the prison.
Probably
extra cheese on that sandwich too.
Yeah, probably treat him right.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like my tomato.
Hilarious. That is
Y'all
that's
took a light
something else.
story and turned it hard, man.
Hey, man. That's what we do.
Supposed to be light, and y'all took it real heavy.
As soon as we saw the race, you should know what's going to happen here, man.
While we talking about Florida, though, thoughts and prayers to the people who are anyone involved with the condo collapse, man. Like that is.
I was watching news before we came
Yeah.
on. They're still working in that 7 days.
Yeah.
And
So
and prayers for the workers out there, because the
Mhm.
other half of that building that they're worried as of yesterday, saying that if they're getting deeper, they think it can go down too.
Yeah.
That sway, and they're watching
Yeah.
that bad boy sway. So shout out to the workers who are trying to save any lives that may be still there, because they're putting their lives on the line too right now.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. That is a crazy story. So yeah.
They can't even use big machines because they're trying to find people and they don't want to,
Oh,
right. They can only do so much because they go right. Even though so many days pass, we kind of know the reality, but at the same time, though, you're trying to hold out on hope right now.
Mhm.
Because if you use normally, you're gonna automatically just kill. It's still like only 11. As I checked the news, I know they found they found the 12th one yet, but there's still 150 unaccounted for.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man.
That's a lot of people, man. Definitely.
And just to say another prayer too, because that is like a community down there. I don't know if you guys seen the interviews. Like these towers of buildings are like family. Like this one guy who was interviewed yesterday. He's a son that could watch his parents' condo from his balcony. And when he came, they interviewed him on CNN last night. When he came back, when that building's gone down, he couldn't, of course, see it. He literally saw his parents go down in that building. There was another family that, they're, the mother lives in one building with the daughter, and then the father lives in another building. And so the daughter's there waiting for, they're hoping they find her dad. These are just examples of multiple families, cousins in the Latin community down there that lived in all those buildings across several blocks. So it's a community that's been hit hard by this, and it is sad right now. And I pray that they get through this here.
Yeah, most definitely, man. That's something. Can't even imagine like that. I don't recall. Do you all recall anything like this ever happening before in our lifetime in the United States? At least something.
No way. The engineers were talking last night. They still don't have answers, but it's almost like a cancer because there was so many issues wrong with it. But one thing they're pointing out is how the construction. They don't know if the wear was happening from the base or from the top, and it's only been 40 years old. So when it's coming in and you're seeing the foundation, how it collapsed like that straight down, it means that you didn't have the weight to bear, and they're still trying to find out how something's only 40 years old that collapsed straight down like that. Even with the reports saying it needed upgrades, it shouldn't have collapsed like that, knowing the reports of the $15 million upgrade.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They were told by building inspectors prior to.
Yeah, they were. That they sent out a notice to all the condo about the, what the fees would be, for the $15 million renovation. But even with the $15 million renovation, there's millions of questions for a building that fell the way it did, even what they was going to do. It doesn't make sense. So it's going to be years probably till we get
before they figure it out. I'm sure it's going to be a huge influx of inspections of condos across this country, man. Anybody who's living in an old condo right now is getting hey.
Yeah, Jeff, and the other buildings too that are swaying right now. There's people who are still, looking for their families, and they're living in the other buildings over there, and you can literally say they're moving back and forth. They feel that, and then they have other issues with the other buildings. Yeah. So it's like this may not be isolated right now. So they have to be on guard for that whole block of buildings.
Yeah,
kind of reminded me of September 11th.
Yeah, it feels like that. Yeah, you're right, bro.
Yeah. I know we do got to get out of here. So keep in mind, folks, we are doing a interview with DJ Q11 on our Anything But series. So if you go back to our YouTube channel, refresh the page, you'll see a new link, a different link for that particular interview. JD, did you go?
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. In 10 minutes. And you go put the link in the chat here?
Yeah, we might kick it off. We might just kick it off now. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Let's roll into it.
So thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Jump Off Live. Please follow us on all social media by searching for Jump Off Live, and we will see you next week. Peace and
there's
love.
more coming up.
Uh-oh. Watch
Stay
out now.
tuned. Like right now. Stay tuned. Work that. You gotta hurt that.